Hey everybody, this is Eddie. I'm here to talk to you about our newest sponsor, Mount Me. And that's not a slogan that Jason uses to get filthy homeless girls to have sex with him. No, this is a company, Mount Me. What they do is they make a protective case for your iPad, e-reader, or tablet. And what it does, not just does it protect it, but it holds it on places like in your car, on a refrigerator, on your wall, wherever you need it to be held. You use this thing. It snaps in, it protects it, it covers it, and it also holds it up. If you want to find it, I'm telling you, this thing's really cool. It's really sleek and durable, and you can find it on their website. Their website's mount-me.com or amazon.com. So check that out and support them like they support us. Hey, this is Eddie from Jim and Eddie, whatever we do, talk shit or whatever our name is, depending on how Apple feels about us this week. We want to try to get you to give us more money. And I don't know how to do it. Just, if you're a fan, just give a little bit. Don't give 100. Don't give 1,000. Give 2,000. And give us whatever you can, but you get stuff for it. So always remember that you get our DVDs or CDs. I don't think you have them because I'm not selling that many. But if you don't have it, come and get it. You go to our website, jimandeddytalkshit.com. There's all kinds of packages. Package 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 is the best. You get to come hang out at the show with us. And we've had it done before, and it's a good time. So give $1,000. You got $1,000, you could give it to charity. There's a lot of women with breast cancer. There's children dying of AIDS. I have AIDS. There's all kinds of charities. Women in Africa don't have water for their families. They don't have clean water, toilets, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? Just give it to us because, it's going to go to a worse place. It's going to go to Jason Hour. And he's worse than shit. Yeah, so please donate and come see us at our live shows. I don't know where I'll be. I think I'll be in Pasadena, California, January 13th, 14th, because I'm taking Christmas off, fuckers. And I'll be in Minneapolis, January 18th to 22nd. Jim is going to be at the Improv in Washington, D.C., February 10th. And our guest is going to be Ryan Stout again. He came back. You know where you'll be in January, Ryan?
Nope. No idea.
All right.
I've got an album dropping. My agent hasn't actually tried to get me any live dates.
Actually, it's dropped. It dropped last week.
Yeah, right.
It dropped.
It's down and nothing to do.
Dropped.
Yeah. You know what we're waiting? We're waiting for all the hype that's going to come from the album.
Yeah,
and then we're going to make bookings.
this podcast is going to make that album. And also, we want to thank Adam Franklin, who gave us a $100 donation. Thank you, Adam. And Jason, don't you have something you wanted to say about Skank Tees? You love it.
Oh, I absolutely adore Skank
Why?
Tees. Because they have 52 unique designs, and they're all badass.
What's your favorite one?
It oscillates between a few different ones, actually.
Okay. It oscillates like a fan?
Yeah. It switches back and forth. It goes in multiple directions. It permeates. It penetrates. It oscillates.
You're rhyming.
Viscerates.
You're rhyming.
You know
the one I like that you wear all the time is the one that says "Marriage, the leading cause of divorce."
Yeah, that's because you catch me in my crying. I wear that when I cry. I get free T-shirts and I love it. So thank you, Creighton, over at skanktees.com. They have 52 unique designs. We're working on more. It's a little dirty, a lot of fun. It's an adult blog and website. They also have some badass hoodies.
What do they do on the blog? Do you ever read the blogs?
The blog.
They talk about us sometimes on the blog.
Yeah, and they have hot Asian chicks in there too.
Yeah, and hot blonde ones too with tattoos.
But he's wearing my favorite shirt with the pot leaf.
What's the favorite shirt?
It says, "I'm under the influence."
Listen, you guys can go, if you're our fans and you like us, go to skanktees.com, buy some of the shirts, support them. They've been great supporters of the show. If anyone has supported us, they have. So stick with them if you really like the show. And we thank Skank Tees. Also, if you want to advertise on our show, just get a hold of us. Email us at jimandeddy@yahoo.com. Your ad will reach over 100,000 people on a regular basis, weekly, and they're fans of ours that are pretty loyal, apparently, and they'll buy your shit. So get a hold of us. And now we're going to start the show with another episode, returning the very dark, the very literate Ryan Stout.
Two fellas on a couch do some sitting. They open up their mouths and do some shitting. One says to the other, "Here's a prick," and the other one says, "Hatred dick."
Hey everybody, this is Eddie from Talkin Shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie. I know a lot of you are really upset right now because Jim is not here, but I can tell you he's going to be back on the next episode. We all miss him. Jason has been losing sleep over it. Jim has been off filming his sitcom that hopefully is going to get picked up on FX and you all get to see it. But right now, we have to do the show without him, and we're trying to hold the ship up without him. We hope you enjoy it still, and we haven't lost too many of you. But
Can I say one thing, Eddie?
Sure.
I really like the new theme song that we're rocking out.
yeah, I like it
I
too.
mean,
good.
it's-
I'm
I like
reaching
that-
for Kleenex to get the tears out of my
Yeah.
eyes.
I like that your
I'm reaching
beard
to get
and your
the
hair
tears
is
out of
like
my
one
penis.
piece.
I'm gonna be singing that song for like the next
Yeah,
year
me
and a
too.
half, for
Me
sure.
too. I'm into that song. Your song's stuck in my head, but in a bad way. This song's like good.
It's so folky. Like I want to.
Can we hear it again?
Kids.
Yeah, let's
Can we
play
hear
it.
it again? Let's play it one more time.
Such a great song.
Why?
We just want to hear it.
Spare you bored, just pick on the fat kid for a minute, get some shit going.
No, Jason, we
In
just
that case, we're all bored.
we've got our guest again, Ryan Stout. Everyone's here
Yeah,
as usual.
I'm disappointed Jim's not here as well, everybody. So
Yeah.
Let's-
Hold
Are
on.
you kidding? I get to do the show twice. Jim's not here either time.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
and
I'm afraid Jason's getting up. He
where are
might
you
tell
going,
somebody.
Jason?
Jason's leaving.
And Farside's not
This
here.
could be the best episode ever. Here we go.
hide his microphone.
Let's get in there
Jason's
fast.
gone. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Some sitting.
Should we play it again on the show?
They
Yeah.
open up their mouths and do some shitting. One says to the other, yeah, you prick. And the other one says, yeah, you shouldn't dick.
Can you get in trouble for
And
playing
that's
the show
just
without
Jim
that?
and Eddie talking shit.
No, this guy
That
gave
was
it to
fun.
us. Yeah.
How can you not like bob up and
Yeah,
down to
it's a
that?
good
Like
one.
you almost need to.
So
Especially
much-
if you're listening to the podcast while driving. I mean, that's like a real nice road.
Yeah,
song.
it's so much better than what Jason
Yeah.
makes for us.
He's not here. It's less fun to make fun of him.
I
if
know.
He's not sitting
Jason's upstairs
there.
in the bathroom, and so like right now, yeah.
I doubt that's what he's doing. I think I know what he's doing.
What do you think?
What is he
Looking
doing?
for the mask.
What? Oh, the gym
Oh,
mask.
here we go.
Yeah,
no.
totally.
You can
I got
hear him
tw-
rattling around
20
up there
bucks
too.
on it.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Ooh,
totally.
20.
He's that
I
predictable.
wonder if I have $20 on
Yeah,
me.
throw it
Let's see
down,
if
throw
he
it
comes
down,
down.
baby.
Because to make a bet
Here
on
he
the
comes. Here he
shit.
comes.
What do you got? What do you got there? What do
What's
you got
there?
What is that in your hand?
What do you got?
Well, you guys, I know you guys all know I was going to get the mask. So here's the mask. Well, what you didn't know is that I wanted him to read to me too, because there's another thing that you don't know about me and Jim is that sometimes he reads to me when I go to sleep at night, and it's always
And
on
he
the
wears the
comic.
mask and reads Superman.
No, you wear the mask, so it's like him being here.
Right,
doing
he
it.
wouldn't wear the mask.
No,
No,
right.
he's
Yeah,
him.
Jim.
He
Actually,
doesn't
Yeah,
need to wear
clearly
the
my
mask.
bad.
but actually, Jim does wear his own mask.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does.
The only thing that would make that more weird. Well, I'm not into like that sort of male bonding.
Time out. Who owes
in
me
any
20
way,
bucks
actually.
now? Both of you? That's 40.
I didn't bet.
No, I was just looking to see if I had $20
Oh,
to
right.
see if I wanted to put on that.
And I was like,
Lindsay,
if
you're
I-
never going to win a bet on
Actually,
this show.
I
I don't
really-
know what you're.
I've
I really
already
just had to pee,
come to
but
terms.
the mask was a good cover. Can you put it on though?
No, I'm not putting it
Ryan.
on. I don't come on here to do what
And
you
don't
tell me
bring
to do.
his comic books
I didn't
down
tell you.
here.
I'm asking. I'm
Yeah,
asking
Jim will get so
nicely.
mad if you have one of his
Doomsday.
comic books down
And you
here.
can't. We're not even supposed to talk
Nah.
about that, actually.
What, the comic books?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't want people to know
No.
he's into comic books?
No.
That he reads them to me so I can go to sleep?
Does he really?
No.
No.
You made that up.
I wish he did.
How late?
Wait, time out. You made up this story about him reading you comic books so you could make me wear a mask
Yeah,
of him
who is he?
and read you comic books?
Do you know what?
You are fucked up beyond belief.
You know what? I bet you if I asked him, he would read me a comic book.
I bet he would too.
Wait, doesn't he sing Neil Diamond to you?
Yep.
What?
He's
tell-
And
not
Barry
into
Manilow.
anyone.
explain to me the Barry Manilow thing.
I don't really remember that.
When you were sad,
Oh yeah, that's right. He took
He
a-
was a clown.
No. He took his iPad and he put Barry Manilow's picture on it, and he just started serenading to me with Barry Manilow. It was fucking kind of awesome.
and he would show Barry Manilow's face up at his face,
And he'd walk up to me with it like, I can't laugh without you. You know, like all that shit.
and it was when you were upset about your wife.
Yeah.
Jason's wife left him after
I
12
made it
years of
through
marriage.
the rain. I found
12
myself
years?
respected
12
by
years of marriage. He's been married since he was
He's
14.
gonna keep singing.
The
to avoid
others
this.
who-
Yeah, 'cause he doesn't want us to talk
Why'd
about
she
it anymore. Why'd she leave? Because she liked cock finally.
Huh.
And
Actually, it was the opposite. Didn't
no,
she?
she was a lesbian during the time she was with him.
Yeah.
That was the saddest noise I think I've ever heard come out of Jason before.
You're over it.
Was
I have
she
a bigger.
humanities major? What was she? What's her background?
Oh.
She's hot. She plays volleyball.
She's really hot. I was just looking at her Facebook
I know
pages.
her. I got with her.
It's weird. It's weird. I rarely masturbate to Facebook pictures, but I was looking at hers the other day and I was like, wow, she was fucking hot. And so she has like a lot of bikini shots from her on the beach playing volleyball. And so I'm sitting there jerking off and I was like, I can't believe I'm coming to girl like fucking spiking a ball. And And then,
I can't believe I'm coming to the ex-wife of a guy
I
I
didn't
do a
even think about
podcast
that.
with.
Okay.
I didn't
She'd
even
probably
think
kill you the next time she runs into you at Whole Foods for that, because I bet she listens to the show.
No, she doesn't listen. But anyway, so when I was masturbating to her, I never did it occur to me Jason didn't come into my head because I realized he never.
I
fucked
came
her.
into her.
Yeah, we would imagine so. You were married.
12 years.
God, it's creepy.
Yeah. So anyway, while I was
12 years, came into her once.
No, 3 times.
3 times in 12 years.
Maybe 2.5.
Half a load.
Half a load.
You must have had to take a shit. He can't come when he has to take a shit.
Really?
No, I can't come because I'm uncomfortable with strangers.
You'd think you'd come harder because the shit is like
No,
filling up your
my-
body, pressing against the prostate.
My initial hypothesis was that I had to take a shit, and that's why I couldn't come. But the reality is I don't feel comfortable with people sometimes, and I just can't ejaculate when I'm in that state.
So your wife of 12 years you didn't feel comfortable with?
Never.
And weirdly,
Never, not once.
she
And you
didn't
know
feel
what?
comfortable
Didn't
either.
work out.
Didn't work out.
I'm just impressed he's
sad.
using the scientific method to figure all this shit out. So.
Yeah, I have a hypothesis. Let's do some testing.
I'm just. I figured.
He set up a poster board and divided it into 3 sections.
You know what the hard part was?
Diorama.
I use that whiteboard over there all the time. Ask Eddie.
He does. But the difficult part about masturbating to her on Facebook was that Jason had told me to defriend her.
Yeah,
when he saw that we were
what was
friends.
your struggle, Eddie? What was your struggle?
Well, here's
with
what it
this?
was. Here's the hard part, everybody. I'm going to get to that if you listen. Jason asked me. He noticed that we were still friends on Facebook about 6 months ago, 8 months ago. So I defriended her for him. And then somehow, I don't know how, I typed in hour and she came up and I had to ask her for our friendship again, which was really uncomfortable. And then once I jerked off, I deleted her again. We're not friends.
So you had a one night stand masturbation style with her Facebook account.
With her profile pictures.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eddie, you'll fuck anything.
Eddie, you live a really adventurous life.
Really? Jerking off to girls on Facebook is adventurous to you?
I've never done it.
Wow.
You've never done a lot of things. You haven't left Venice.
Yeah, he went
Yep.
to Santa Barbara like a few months ago.
I did.
He doesn't leave Venice, literally. He doesn't have a car. He just got a license a week ago.
Congratulations.
Did you guys know he got a license?
No, it was more than a week ago.
Okay, like a month ago. He got a license.
I got about a month ago. I did that.
And I let him drive. He picked me up at the airport the other day.
Yesterday.
I had to call him 50 times from the airport because he's like, I'm in the
Nah.
airport.
I'm
like,
circling.
Where are you?
This is
You
confusing.
didn't call me 50 times because you had to.
They don't
'cause
teach you this in driver's ed.
He just
Like,
keeps looking at the
it's like-
planes. He gets
yeah.
LAX is
distracted.
busy.
Eddie just is like, it's been 42 seconds. He's not here yet. I'm like at gate 2, and it's like bumper to bumper traffic. And he just keeps calling me. And there's a cop next to me, and I'm like, I'm not fucking. I just got my license. I don't want to get this fucking new like hands-free ticket.
He pulled up. He goes, I'm sure you want to drive now. No.
No, I want to be
Look,
chauffeured.
I'd rather look.
Did you sit in the back seat? That's what I would have done.
I drive very safely, very much like
and I wouldn't talk. Just take me home.
Eddie tries to handle everything at once while he's driving, though. Like he's always texting, calling, knee driving.
After you've
call
had
it
your license for a
swerving.
while, you can do that.
Yeah,
actually, it's a
No,
skill that comes over time.
I don't think you should do that.
Jason,
shit when
I
you're
could drive
driving.
sitting on the roof and steering with my feet through the sunroof better than you can drive.
Sure.
You probably do that.
No, I don't, but but I'll race you. But here's the thing, you have to get a car. Oh, you lost.
Nah, I'm amazed. I multitask when I drive, like
Yeah, so do I.
outrageous amounts.
It's
Like
fucking-
terrified about it too, because I'm like, oh shit, I'm reading
Makeup,
a
all that.
12-page email on my phone.
I'm a firm believer in drunk driving. Like I am a better driver drunk than I am sober.
Right, because you actually pay attention. You're like, all right, time to focus.
Exactly. And I have never wrecked drunk driving. I've wrecked a million times sober.
Yeah.
I'm like an Asian woman when I'm sober because I'm hesitant.
Yeah.
I'm worried. You add alcohol, I'm like fucking Emerson.
10 and 2.
Fittipaldi or
10 and
whatever his
2, focused.
Yeah, I can fucking fly.
You go back to the
I know my
rudimentary
speed limit
things,
at
yeah.
every moment.
I really think there's something to like
Mothers Against Drunk Driving should be more against fast food in the vehicle, should be
Yeah.
more against
I feel like
texting on the phone.
I do so many worse things though than
Yeah.
using my phone in the car. I write checks. I send mail bills. I'm putting stamp. Like
Yeah.
I do
I'm
a puzzle. I've got a
full-functioning
puzzle,
office.
jigsaw
Yeah.
puzzle.
I'll tell you something.
Passenger seat.
I'll tell you something weird about Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
1,000 pieces.
They're big.
Kittens.
The woman that started Mothers Against Drunk Driving actually quit because she said that they were like Nazis and that the women that were in it were trying to ban alcohol altogether. She's like, all I wanted to do was stop drunk driving. They're taking it to fucking another level.
Yeah.
And their claim to fame is that in the 10 years that they've taken the drinking age from 18 to 21, that alcohol-related deaths have gone down so much. But if you look at Canada, they've had the same exact level.
Drop.
Same exact
Yeah.
drop, but they didn't
Didn't lower the drinking level.
Right.
Right.
And what it has to do with is it's that cars just became safer.
Yeah.
And over those years. So like their whole thing about, oh, we've saved all. No, you haven't.
And public
Fucking-
knowledge about
Volvo
drinking and
did.
driving
Yeah.
increased.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not Mothers Against Drunk Driving, but it's like, we got to get fucking home, ladies. Fucking let it go.
Do you know
God.
what though? Talking about Mothers Against
Where
Drunk
do you
Driving,
think kids come from?
there is a group that I
I mean, first of all, if you're gonna
Touche.
indeed, yeah. Touche is my new album on Comedy Central Records. Find that on iTunes.
Drops on
everybody.
December 6th.
You can
That was a
also
few days
find
ago.
me at
if mothers need to
RyanStout.com.
have their own group against us kids, I want to start my own group about kids against mothers and parents Facebooking because my mother is a nudist.
You're not a kid.
Your mother's a nudist.
Her mother's a
Yes,
nudist.
and my mother just participated in something you all may know called Fantasy Festival, which is a week-long carnival where adults wear
You're going to do this on the
less
show.
than nothing costumes. You know what
Lindsay.
she does? There's fucking rules. I've told her about the rules. I don't agree with it, and she's posting fucking pictures all over Facebook. You know what she's got?
Is her
She's got my
li-
stepdad holding a leash, you know, a chain link thing, and she's got these little tassels on it. I'm sick, Mom. I feel ill inside.
Look at her mom. Lily.
Ah, we found it.
So
Lindsay-
if they get to have a group that says I can't fucking drive drunk, then you got to get your ass off fucking Facebook because I'm sick of seeing your tits and the tassel and the glitter.
We just found the capital of naked old ladies.
Can we
over
start-
in
This is
Fantasy
Fantasy
Festival.
Florida. Jesus.
Yeah,
Can
this is
we
where my
s-
parents were.
Can we start a Mothers Against
It's
Mothers
where they
Against
were or
Drunk
where they
Driving?
work.
Where they were. My
Or where
mom
they
lives
were
there.
there.
No, I want to start
Ooh.
Drunks Against Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah, no
Does
shit.
that exist?
Good.
How about just
D-A-
campaign against stupidity?
D-A-
Well,
M-A-D-D.
But look at
Drunk
some of these
drivers
pictures.
against
Can you
mothers would be
imagine this is your
damn.
parents and
The
they're,
damn.
like,
The
posting
damn.
this
I'm
shit?
part of the damn.
They're all painted. I know. I'm surprised I don't fucking.
Lindsay, what's your fucking group going to be?
Kids, children
Okay,
against
see-
parents Facebooking.
No, it's not Facebook. It's the fact that your mother's a
C-A-P-F-B.
dirty slut.
Hey, hey now. Don't talk about Midge like that.
She made me brownies.
She did. She
Is
went
that
to your
Midge right
show.
there?
Has your mother ever listened to the show?
Look at that dude's costume,
She
though.
has-
That's pretty
she-
interesting.
I've told her a little bit about the show, and all she ever says is, "Oh, are you like Robin from Howard Stern?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just like Robin."
Identical.
They talk about my vagina. They
Nobody
boo
wants
me
to
every
fuck
time
me.
I talk. They turn my mic down. I'm just like Robin.
Until I came around.
Right on
Sucker.
cue.
Here we go. Here we go. Scissor fight. Scissor fight.
No, scissor fuck, not scissor fight.
Oh.
No, I think scissor fights are better. We scissor until someone loses. How do we know if they've lost?
By the way,
no.
scissor fucking is called tribbling.
Oh, we've been there.
Tribling.
Have we talked about this?
Tribbling, yes. Because it's an actual word. Didn't you find it?
Yeah.
Trouble Tribbles. Captain Kirk. Star Trek.
I feel like there'd be bleeding in
Resistance
tribbling.
is futile. Jason.
What you resist will destroy you.
Look up tribbling on Urban Dictionary.
Touche.
What's it say?
Are we just doing word association? What's
When
happened here?
tribbling, when two females rub each other's vaginas together, resulting in one or both of them to reach orgasm.
And that just takes like 2 minutes. It's like the easiest.
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
Have you rubbed your vagina
with
against
tribbles.
another girl's
Yeah,
vagina?
I did actually a few
Are
weeks
you
ago.
serious?
No, she rubbed hers against mine.
You're
Yeah.
lying.
I swear to God.
Nobody. Well, wait. Nobody talk right now. Let me ask some
Oh
questions.
God, I already talked about this.
No, you did
It
not.
was a stripper
When were you with the stripper?
at a strip joint.
You fucked a stripper
Lap
in a
dance.
strip club. Jason,
No.
stop.
I haven't said a word. I'm just looking.
Why are you trying to mouth to her?
I'm not. I'm just looking.
Okay, with hands and mouth open.
I was waiting. I'm like excited. I'm waiting. I'm like lip to lip.
Did you just come?
No.
Okay, Lily, when did this happen?
Like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Where were you?
7th Veil.
7th
Hollywood
Yeah, I
Boulevard.
know it. Who are you with?
My friend Jen and 2 other friends. Actually, Chris's brother Ryan and my other friend Brantley.
He meant the name of the stripper.
So-
Who were you with?
I
So
didn't get her name.
so it was one
She had
girl,
humongous tits, though.
one girl and 2 guys.
2 girls and 2 guys.
2 girls, 2 guys, and then you and the stripper just started fucking tripling.
No, well, the stripper kept making out with me while she was dancing. She kept,
Lindsay, see why the listeners like her? Go on. Go on.
I just like sex. I'm not going
Right.
to deny a woman who wants to fuck me if she's hot.
So were your pants down or
no, my clothes were on.
You didn't actually scissor then.
I was
You weren't
scissored by
This
her.
is called dry docking.
But scissoring.
You dry humped her. You
Yeah.
dry humped her.
You got
You
a lap
fucking
dance.
liar.
No,
You got a
You
lap dance.
dry humped the
The
stripper.
stripper wet humped her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stripper wet humped, but she
She
fucking
didn't-
dry docked.
She
But
didn't have
scissoring,
panties
no.
on.
She's so full
Scissoring
of
is-
shit.
Scissoring is
Wow.
lying down with your legs like this and you're going like
Show
that.
us. But you guys.
Yeah,
like,
come
yeah.
on. Let's-
2 of you get down and show us.
I'm good. I
I
already
was
got
really
some.
excited about that, actually. I
I'm
really
like
thought-
fucking upset now.
Was her vagina wet?
Yes.
How do you know?
It was
Dripped
left
all over.
onto
Because
my
it made a
pants. There's
sound when
remnants.
she pulled it off her jeans.
There were remnants on my pants.
Oh, so you didn't finger her.
So she left
Yeah.
snail marks on your fucking jeans.
Why would you not finger her?
I am polite.
She's
That's a great answer, everybody.
I went to a strip club.
Etiquette.
I went
If,
to.
if this were a game show called "Why Would You Not Finger Her,"
Why would you not finger this strip?
give us the answer. Question
polite.
format. What is
I'm polite.
gonorrhea?
Lap dance.
I was in Dayton this weekend, and these guys took me to a strip club against my will. And Dayton, the strip clubs stay open until 5, but they don't serve alcohol. And right before we got there,
at all, or they
at
don't
all-
serve it
at all.
Okay,
And we pulled into a beer distributor.
so it's full nudity.
full nudity. There's a beer distributor next door to the strip club called
Fingers. Who cares?
Some-
Who
I
cares
like,
what it's
like
called?
it matters. All right, diamonds. So, so we pull into the beer distributor, drive-through beer distributor. They go, "What do you want?" And I went, "I'll have a 6-pack of whatever." And they go, "He'll have a case." And I was like, "I don't need a case of beer." And I thought we were going in for like a drink. And they were like, "And then when we leave Diamonds at 5, this bar opens at 5 next door, and all the strippers come over."
Oh,
You need.
well, that's a different perk.
Let me. You need a case.
Yeah.
You need a case because you drink it all. You drink. You're there for like it's. I was there at like midnight after my show, and the next thing I know, I'm like, "When does that bar open?"
Yeah.
Like I was in the bar.
Eddie
next-
drank his case. It's only
yeah.
$3.52.
Yeah.
They don't serve alcohol.
Nope.
Do they serve food?
They serve vagina.
yeah, in the in the Midwest they don't have
Pussy
like
platter.
the way
Lot-
that they can do nudes is they have to be like non-alcoholic.
Yeah, a lot of strip clubs.
Yeah.
Top only if you're going to serve
There's
booze.
a lot of
And
places on
if
the
my
East Coast,
girlfriend's
too.
listening, I'm just telling the story for the
It's
the
just
show.
an
It's not
anecdote.
true.
It's just
Yeah.
an anecdote.
This happened 10 years
to teach
ago.
the kids about strip clubs and how to drink.
Money goes fast there.
Eddie, things that happen.
Especially this strip club.
Oh my God.
When you go to the bank machine, they give you twos.
Twos.
Like if you take
No.
out like if you take out $100, you get $100 in $2 bills.
$52 bills.
That's brilliant.
Whoa.
Genius.
That
And I
is
have so
pretty
many in my
smart.
wallet right now, and I'm not ripping them up for you.
The $2 bill is cool because it has a signing of the Declaration of Independence on the back.
It
I
is
like
cool.
that. That's my favorite bill, actually.
It is
'cause of
cool.
that.
Thank you, Clavin.
What's your favorite coin? I know strip clubs was fun to talk about, but what's your favorite coin?
Yeah, Jason, change the subject to fucking
Is
the
it
Treasury
U.S.
Department.
currency or is it a foreign currency?
We had two
What
girls.
kind of coin do you
we had
like?
two girls here about to rub their
They
clits
weren't.
together.
They're lying. They're
No.
fucking fronting it.
It's
No,
almost there.
there would be a
It
makeup.
was so. It
Could have been.
They've had anger towards each other, and I
was
think
like 9 feet away.
I think it'll be talked about in history when they go back to the
When the aliens come down and go, this show had nothing to say, but those girls almost got it on.
no Jason.
An hour fucked
no
it up.
Jason. When they talk about where Lilith and
Jason,
Lindsay
stop
finally
talking.
came-
I'm going to read you the Superman comic. If you just.
Hopefully, you'll put him to
Calm
sleep.
Don't take it out of the package. It's a special collection.
Yeah, I would never
Is there
touch it.
is there any chance you guys will rub your clits together,
No.
Lily?
Gotta say.
See, I mean,
I've
I
had-
just like the hesitation being like, oh, there's possibilities in the
but
world.
You know what? I gotta say honestly, I don't believe
She's
it.
taken though.
You don't believe
yeah,
what?
but you do this thing and you're the cute, sexy girl, and you're like, yeah, I totally would, but you totally wouldn't. At least
I never said I would,
say
and
no.
I think
never
that's
said
your
I wouldn't.
self-esteem. I don't know. That's
No,
That's you. That's like the guy going, I would go talk to her, but she doesn't like me.
Yeah, Lindsay. I've watched Lilith suck on a stripper's tit here.
Here.
Yeah, she did that. Caden Cross's titty.
You really would maybe scissor me.
Maybe, Lindsay.
But my pubes are at a length that it would feel like razor blades.
Oh.
Well,
Blood everywhere. Well, my boyfriend's gone.
Is there a girl with less pubic hair
than me?
It's like going to it's like breaking to a Disney song. Is there a girl with less pubic
It's gonna be the
hair
hairiest
than
scissor
me?
you've
We're gonna
ever
keep
seen.
clippers.
I don't
We're
think
gonna
our
keep.
clits would make it to each other.
There's a Eddie's clippers are sitting on top of the mirror in the bathroom right
And if
now.
you fucking shave your pubes with them, I
I
swear
have
to
my
God.
own. It's in a bag by over here. I
it's
do
right
my
by
own.
the dog.
Listen,
It's right by the dog in that bag over there.
Ours would just be like two mic heads touching. I feel like.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it now? Do you feel it now?
Yeah, I feel it.
You feel it?
Be like two fucking sandwiches fighting.
Just don't smell it.
Yeah, they're all imagining.
this is their clits going through the woods trying to find each other.
That's the hair. That's the extra hair.
That's the machete going through the hair.
You can come, Machete.
We're gonna keep a razor at the door, and you two need to clean up before you get in here.
Whatever. Whatever.
Au
Been there,
natural.
done that.
I haven't shaved my balls in a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know,
Yeah,
you're always
I haven't.
on us,
I haven't either.
and you
I don't
never
know what
do
it
your
is.
own
It's
upkeep.
winter. It's winter.
I got
It's November.
I got reprimanded. I got a new new card from my girlfriend's mother. You got to hear this one.
Card? Let's have it. All right, while Eddie's gone, I'll just control this, everybody.
Yeah.
This is
We usually do a PSA when he's gone. Last week I talked about storing your toothbrush in a fecal-free zone.
it's good. It's a good PSA. I think people need to know that.
Okay, so we know my girlfriend's mom sends me cards. She doesn't want me to know they're from her, so she
She signs him Jesus.
Yeah, no, she signs them somebody else. She signs them every time Nick. But
Joe.
But here's the thing. She for a while she was putting the return address on them, so I kind of knew.
Yeah.
So now she stopped.
This woman's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, she stopped. Jesus.
No,
stop.
she's not. She's a brilliant lady.
Thank you, Jason.
Wait till you hear this card.
Okay, wait till you hear the card. So there's been two others. This one just came this week. 1 minute you're sitting at a bar hammered with nothing else to do. Then you open it up and it says, the next minute some Asian chick named Steve is balls deep down your throat and you start to think, I wonder if he knows he's got a giant peanut hanging from his taint. Your friend Nick.
Okay. All right. Here's the deal.
And does she make these or
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
coffee
Like,
stain cards, humor with a stain? That was with a stain.
This is.
It does say Asian chick. Chick. It's CK, everybody. Just want an Asian chick named Steve.
All right. Are you in a relationship right now? At all?
Are you
Me?
interviewing him without permission?
Hi,
Yeah.
This is Jason Hour. Welcome to the Hour of Power.
Hi.
Are you in a relationship right now?
Ryan Stout, glad to be here. I am in a relationship with a lady.
Okay, so imagine that. Is it pretty serious?
Yeah.
No,
Like you're gonna make
Sure.
you're gonna make all kinds of things happen. You know, house, kids.
I
dogs,
go
all
into
that.
everything with a positive attitude. I'm very, very, very hopeful about things.
So
I don't go into a relationship going, well, this is going to be
Yeah.
fucked.
I'm just saying, like,
Well,
if I was in
Jason
a,
would have. He would have saved himself.
if I
12
was hanging
years.
out with someone that was into me like that, and that person's
Wanting to send you cards? Or?
people that raised that person, I just want to put it
You've
out there
taken
because I
so
know.
long to get to this
Shut the.
point.
So I know this. I know this. All I want to say is I know that those people are web savvy individuals, and I know they listen to this show,
Yes.
and I know that they just got plugged.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking awesome. You're brilliant. Those cards, we're actually starting to look forward to those cards here at the Rape Cottage on a regular basis. We run to the mailbox when those.
We are
know
looking
those-
forward to your cards
Keep 'em
here at
coming.
the Rape Cottage.
Keep them coming. Thanks.
We're
a
really
lot.
inspiring them.
Are you talking to my girlfriend's parents right now?
Yeah, because
He
I know
was.
they listen.
It was.
No, they don't.
Oh, I bet they say no, but are you fucking
If they
for real?
listened, I don't think
Do
they
you
let their
really?
daughter still date Eddie. So
There's no way.
No
There's
on
no
that?
way.
Are
There's
you
no
headed
way.
over to the Rape Cottage this weekend? Tell Eddie we say hi.
Don't get raped. Jason, they don't listen.
They don't. No. Are you,
You
sure?
give him a beer, and look at him.
They
over
have
there.
better things to do with their lives. Jason thinks
They are Mensa
like our
members.
show's going very well,
They-
and we have a lot of fans,
Uh-huh.
and I appreciate all these fans. But Jason has this idea that the show is a lot bigger than it is. Like
Millions.
Jason thinks,
Millions of
Jason would like say to me, "We should go head to head with Howard Stern." Like he's probably so afraid of us.
I'll knock that fool out. We got 2.5.
Yeah.
He really believes we're at that level.
For sure. And
Yeah.
I just think about, and you too, I mean, we've been on television in front of millions of people multiple times, and it has panned out to nothing.
Yes, nothing.
And it has nothing
Joe
to do with
Matarese said
being
it best.
funny.
Joe Matarese goes, "I did Letterman. I got 4 Facebook friends."
You know what they call that in Hollywood?
What?
Overnight success.
No, when nothing happens,
No,
that's
no,
not called that.
It's not success.
Yeah.
It's called an overnight failure.
People love
But
to
I'm
ask
not even
me.
an overnight failure. I'm a
It was an
long-term
irony.
failure.
Actually, thanks, guys.
Were,
I can't believe
were you trolling again?
You guys fell off that bad. You guys are professional comedians.
We didn't fall off. No, the big opportunity panned out to be nothing.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, so your late night
And I
stand
said
up
that's
debut.
called an overnight success. It's an irony.
It makes no sense.
None of us here got it.
I handle
Well,
irony
I think-
really well, everybody.
We
and
don't
I
care what you think.
The
I
only
can't
time
deny it.
Continue.
that happens is when you worked your ass off for 10 years and then finally you have a stand-up debut that launches you for some reason and then
into
you're
the next
overnight
level, which has not
success.
happened for at least a decade.
Overnight
Except for
success.
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, Jim.
Hooray!
Yeah.
He's gonna be way too cool to be
And
friends
he's
with any of us. We should just
Australian.
be set. We should
Yeah,
just
I'm
be
worried about that. I'm worried that all this fucking TV money.
He's gonna be
just
hanging
gonna
out with
leave
his
us.
friends.
hot
He's gonna go
models.
hang out in the hills with his new
I'm gonna
pretty
have to carry
friends.
purses. for
He's gonna have
Playboy
like some
models.
kind of mongy sidekick. That
Let's call him right now.
We should call
Hey,
Jim.
Let's call Jim.
Let's call Jim and see how he's doing, seeing if he's better than us.
You guys
Probably
have that
busy.
technology.
What time is it?
Jim, I text him and we'll see if he calls. I told him to call. I know Jim
I was hoping to talk to him.
Do you want to wear his mask?
No, I'm not. I won't do it.
Where's the mask?
It's there under the comic book. It's safe.
You better be.
I just realized he's in Atlanta, so it's like 3 a.m. I'm gonna have to set it up. This guy is the fucking most amazing story. Like, you know, you hear good stories, and like they're the stories that you hear in your life, and you always remember that story. This guy has the best story I've ever heard.
Huh.
Like, it's of my lifetime of stories I've heard. My dad has a fucking incredible story that I should probably tell. It's fucking horrible.
Tell your dad's story.
No, it can't. I can't actually tell it because I'm not going to tell it because
That was a tease?
It involves somebody really famous who's really close to our family. I'll have to wait till the guy dies and then I'll tell it.
Ernie, your job is difficult.
Ryan, did you just do that? That was one of my little. That was like I did in school when I was growing up. That was like my
Christ.
little
What do you mean?
moves.
Now we're
connected.
recording.
But that evolved into like.
Oh my God, you both
like
play
a-
mouth
It's like
Yeah.
a trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people have imaginary things. Friends, trumpets.
Actually, it's not bad. An E minor there. Pretty good.
What is that?
Keep going.
This is going to be a ringtone one
It
day.
was Mork and Mindy actually. That's the Mork and Mindy theme.
Did you used to cry when you watched that too?
No, I love
Do
that.
do another one we won't be able to guess.
Yeah. Da, 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 da,
Eddie,
Dynasty.
You're ruining it.
Oh, sorry. I was too excited over Dynasty.
Yeah, everybody gets into
What
that.
one is that?
It was Dallas. Dallas.
This is age.
What's
telling
the
for all
Dynasty?
of you.
Dallas.
That was Dallas. I was wrong.
Christ.
I thought it was Dynasty.
This is devolved
Can
into
I get
What's
the
bad
Dynasty?
Saved by
If
the
you can
Bell
do
or
Dynasty, I'll
something.
fucking give you $1 million.
Oh my god. I can't remember.
If you could do Dynasty, I'll give you $1 million, Jason.
I
$1
can't.
million.
You guys are all admitting you're in your 50s right now.
1 million.
Jason, how about can you do Falcon Crest?
No.
How about can you do Silver Spoons? Can you sing the words to Silver Spoons? I'll start it. Here we are.
Actually,
face to
before Jim read comic
couple
books,
of
Eddie used
silver
to sing this to me.
spoons.
Don't change the
Or
fucking
something
subject.
fun. Two of a kind, making our way, making our day together. No, that's not it. That's completely. I'm on the wrong song.
I don't know that song.
That was
Two
You're
silver
Gonna
spoons
Make It.
together. How's it? Here we are face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind, making it go, making it grow together. We're gonna find our way. You don't remember that one?
Oh yeah, we're gonna find our way. Yeah, I remember that part.
To learn all about those things you just can't buy. All right.
The weather outside was getting rough.
All right. Come on. Give us the
ship
Dynasty
was
song.
tossed.
Give us the Dynasty song. So
If it wasn't for the courage
What song?
of the crew, the minnow would be lost.
Gilligan's Island.
I didn't
I'm
even
doing
remember.
Steve Harvey's version of Gilligan's Island.
Oh, you were You were blacking it up.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's no lyrics to Dynasty. There's just Dynasty song.
Quick, Flight of the Bumblebee. Do it.
Oh. That's an Armenian composer.
All right, let's hear it.
Are you Armenian?
I am.
All right.
Khachaturian.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, no, we had Saber Dance.
Yo, yeah. Now I remember that. Fuck.
This show started before I was born.
All right, Jason, can you do it with the trumpet?
It's kind of like Jurassic
It was
Park.
Lindsay.
It's like pre-Star Wars.
It's like the end of Meet Joe Black.
We should have a mouth horn contest because I'm quite good. If you say something within my generation that I would know.
Can you do a kazoo type sound?
Like a
Because I can do this. Ready?
Wow.
That's pretty good.
How about
Like a
that?
fly in the room.
UFO.
I can do water dripping.
Can you do this?
Eddie, kill yourself. Headphones, asshole.
I could do a duck.
Who did that?
I did.
This is pathetic.
Yeah, this is the
I
worst.
can do a dog bark.
I can do Lily.
it's still
I can
going.
do Lilith and Lindsay's vaginas touching.
You're not making this
Die, fucker, die!
There is
Christ, kill Christ.
No, there is a thicket of trees you are bypassing.
Hey, they say the Antichrist is supposed to arrive on December 21st of this year.
This year? Next
Yeah,
year?
no, 2011.
Jason,
Prepare
I
for
don't,
the
I don't
next
know why I
year.
just looked, but Duke has the smallest cock I've ever seen.
No, we
No.
just. How could you say that after the last episode we talked about what a rager it was?
No, it's raging when it comes out, but look at it little now.
Whoa.
He's a grower, not a
Get it-
Well, I'm holding a cold bottle of beer against it.
Get it
so
out.
That's probably
Get it
why
out.
it's so
Will
cold.
you show us it?
No.
For those listening at home,
Honestly-
I'm holding
Let me
ice
pet him
against
enough.
the dog's
Honestly-
genitals.
I've had him for 6 years, and I really don't know what makes the erection happen. It just happens whenever it does.
You
know?
grabbed Lachlan Patterson's dick and got
No,
his
I
dog-
didn't grab Lachlan Patterson's dick.
No, his dog's dick.
I didn't grab his dog's dick either.
You did too.
Nah.
I've had a penis for 20 something odd years. I still don't know what makes the erection happen. So
It's weird. It changes
it's just
all
an
the
odd
time.
thing. You're watching something. You're like, am I really getting aroused to this?
It's weird. I used to get them in church a lot.
I used to say the Lord's Prayer to make them go away.
Yeah.
Just repeat it again and
I'd-
again and again.
I'd make it to happen.
I'm not even Catholic.
I'm not even Catholic, and I would go to church to get a boner.
I'd go to church to get rid of a boner.
Jason, you did fucking jerk off Lachlan's dog.
I didn't jerk his dog off.
We have it on Lily, don't we have that on video?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't jerk it off.
What'd you do?
I touched the skin
Massage
Tip of it?
it.
Touch the
because
tip
they were
of it.
being like dicky about it. How many generations back?
Get your dick out.
Never mind. Fuck that thought.
I'm trying.
I think Jason's drunk.
I think you're stupid.
Ooh, name calling. Hey, wait a second.
I don't actually. I think you're brilliant.
There was a question Jason was going to ask us about being comedians.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Do you guys feel that in light of what's happened with Gilbert Gottfried and other comics that like because Eddie was making a comment about how like he likes to be there right as quick as he can after a tragedy or some kind of negative event to bring a joke to that topic. Is there maybe in today's comedy world, is there like a little bit of apprehension with
God,
that?
thank God you're around now that Andy Rooney died. we need a brilliant interviewer.
I think there's no apprehension. There never has been for me.
Yeah.
And the fact that
He's darker than I am.
the fact that we have the internet, which speeds everything up. My argument is that too soon, that phrase too soon, that ended the day Michael Jackson died because he died. That hit the radio waves, and that was on Twitter. People with jokes within seconds of him closing his eyes for the last
But
time.
that could be subjective. Like Michael Jackson's one thing, he was touching allegedly. There's all this shit around him, but like other things like the tsunami in
Allegedly.
Japan.
Allegedly touched kids?
God bless you. Again.
Eddie's a silent sneezer.
I
For those
am.
of you at home.
Everybody, Eddie is a silent sneezer.
He allegedly touched kids?
I'm never too busy.
I don't look. I don't watch TV, so I don't know
bless
how
you.
that thing came out.
The only reason
but-
it was alleged is because he paid $25 million.
all right. So he paid everybody off to shut up. So
right.
legally speaking, he's in the clear about that whole deal.
legally, but
Right. and we live in a legalistic culture, so I'm going to go with that. So, but here's the thing: is like Jackson was this guy, right? But like Gilbert Gottfried,
we live in a legalistic culture.
Yeah.
That sounded intellectual.
By the way, I don't-
That's what he does. He
near
fools
correct
everyone
though.
Yeah,
into
that's
thinking
not a
that
word.
he's not a complete.
Ladies and gentlemen,
not a
we
word.
live in a legalistic culture.
He'd be
We do.
He'd
This
be
is my-
horrible to play Scrabble. with.
Legalism-
Closing
Yeah.
statement.
Listen, Ryan. Legalism is when you have an out. If you can find an out, you utilize it. So it's like
You and George Bush should have a conversation and see who can make up more words.
Time out. If you can find an out, if you-
exactly. If in an agreement, say we have an agreement about a business deal or something like
Yes.
that. In a
Which wouldn't happen 'cause
legalistic,
you'd
a
never
legalist,
really do business with him.
a legalistic mentality is kind of one of the reasons why capitalism is the way it's fucked up. Is that like
Capitalism's
our-
fucked up because he doesn't have a house.
Our-
or car
you
or
say,
food.
"Oh, it's not in the agreement," so
so
I'm
I can
find
do this or do
loophole.
that exactly. So
Right.
I'm only beholden to what I legally.
So it's
bind
selling
myself to.
selling insurance on home.
So legalism is choosing to follow the path of the law rather
home
than
mortgages
following the
you
path
knew
of
were
right
going
or
to
wrong.
collapse. Yeah.
He knows everything.
I don't know much.
You know, you're the wise.
You know what I do know? You don't know me. You can't do what I do, and you ain't nobody. Those are the three tenets of hillbilly
Is that what
philosophy.
Eddie Murphy says?
No, that's
Like in
what
the
Jason
mirror every
Hour
morning?
says right
I
now.
guarantee we find out somebody else said it first.
Yeah, his name was Joe Morrell. He was one of the guys that taught me how to fix cars back in Ohio.
That was gonna be a joke.
See,
part.
it's always
Yeah, I
stolen.
know. That's why I looked at you.
Yeah.
It was good though. You don't know me.
By
No,
the way,
actually, what
by
I
the
did
way,
is like
it didn't start with Joe Paterno. People were making jokes when fucking Caesar died. They were there right
Yeah,
there.
they were
with the
right
fucking
there
joke.
in it.
There were guys when Jesus was up on the cross going, he'll make it through.
Yeah. Yeah.
too soon, Eddie. Too,
Too
soon.
soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
I get
Touche.
so angry when people say
The
too
best
soon.
the best joke
Touche
I
is
love.
great then.
I love there's a comedian in Australia named Chris Wainhouse, and he's really fucking funny. And Chris Wainhouse was on stage the night that the crocodile hunter died, and he was doing crocodile hunter jokes. Somebody in the audience yells out, "Too soon!" And he goes, "Too soon? I would have done that on the fucking boat." I love Chris Wainhouse. He's so funny.
Jim got nailed
Here's-
with that. You know.
Here's the other thing. Too soon only applies to the person who says too soon. Clearly, if I'm saying it, it's not too soon for me. And if the people who are laughing, it's not too soon for them. So it's the asshole who goes, too soon. Yes, for you. And that's your opinion about the
yeah,
joke.
exactly.
And therefore, you're just introducing your opinion into this situation where you're not wanted.
You should sit at home until you feel comfortable with the
Yeah.
state of the world.
Yeah.
I get.
When you
I don't get.
get over it.
I don't get. I don't get stuff that says like people in, like I had this weekend. People don't yell out too soon. They yell stuff like "You're an asshole," and then I have to go. Well, what, like this week it was a cancer joke, and people were really upset by a cancer joke I made
this week.
Yeah, it can be anything. Like 2 weeks ago in Tampa, it was over the. I did a retard joke, and a guy just fucking loses it, and he's about to come on stage and fight me.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
Oh, you could have got an HBO deal. Why didn't you let him?
I always say that to people. I go, if you're gonna fight me, make sure everybody has their cameras on. Let's get this shit going.
I honestly tape every show.
Yeah, because you know
I tape
that's gonna
every
happen.
show because I can't wait for the person to come up on stage.
We all want that Jim Jeffries fame.
And I was doing it. I was taping myself before Jim's video hit the internet. I've been taping myself forever in the hopes that something would go
Here's
wrong.
the thing: I've never taped myself, and I get chased off stage. I've been hit, I've been tackled. I've been strangled. I've had guns pulled on me.
You're very unlikable though.
And Jim.
I'm kind of likable on stage.
Jim
You
goes.
are.
I am. I could be as
Are you
mean as
kidding
I
me?
want to be.
I used to have you open for me when they would say, "Who do you want to open for you?" I would say Ryan Stout because I look like a nice guy after
Hey
him.
Ryan, you know
He's
you remind
way
me.
darker.
I
than
go darker, but I smile.
You know
more.
he reminds me of.
What?
Will Ferrell.
No, like when I
I've
was
gotten Will
I
Ferrell
was
a few
look
times.
when I was a kid, I was a
like
class clown, troublemaker, etc. Right, but I was fat. I had poor clothes. Whatever my issue was.
kind of the same.
Ryan was that motherfucker that I was friends with that was fucking polished enough to always get out of trouble.
I don't believe this
That's
story.
who the
I don't
fuck
believe.
you
I don't
are.
believe
That's
this
true.
story. I don't
That's
believe
true.
this story. You know why?
Ren Chandler.
You know why?
7th grade,
You know why I don't
same
believe
kid.
you?
Why?
Because you just said friend.
Eddie, you're my friend.
No, I'm not.
I checked into a nice hotel resort in Hawaii.
Yeah,
and the
then
girl
you
behind the
could- then
counter,
you could never be
girl
his
behind
friend.
the counter looked up at me and looked back down. She was like, "Name again?" And she writes down the name, and she looks at me again. She was like, "Oh, I thought you were Will Ferrell. He comes here a
Yeah.
lot, and I thought you were him going by a different name." And I was like, really?
I can
You
see
look
that.
like-
You look like him.
I don't think
Lonnie
so.
like him.
I've met the
Well,
dude.
you're
You don't look
a
like
cuter
him.
version of Wolf.
What?
Ferrell's
Yeah, I
got
am.
a huge
Yeah,
Jew fro of curly hair. I don't understand.
I don't think you look
Turn
like
the
Will
mics
Ferrell.
off. We're taking our clothes off.
Yeah, I don't think you look like Will.
Scissor
Everybody-
fight, scissor fight, scissor
Everybody
fight.
wants to fuck Will Ferrell.
And probably everybody shouldn't yell at once on the show. It doesn't sound good when the whole show's.
I think we all should yell at the same
Okay,
time.
let's
Well,
do
we've
it.
been
Ready?
doing
Everybody,
it.
1, 2, 3.
Chase your MacBook.
Jason's a fat cunt.
I want to have sex with Zach Galifianakis.
Do you?
He's sitting right across from you.
He's beardy. I love a bearded
He
man.
looks
You like
just
a
like
bearded
Ernie.
fella.
I love a bearded
Why is
man.
that? What is that attraction? Because here's the thing. It's been proven that women are attracted to men who have like scruffy facial
Yes.
hair, but then once they get them, they want them to shave.
Oh, I want the beard.
And
No,
then-
I
That's
like the
just
beard on the
typical.
vagina.
Right.
That feels good.
See, because my girlfriend now, she likes when I don't shave. Like
need
if
it
I
to
go
match.
5 days
Yes.
without shaving,
Yeah.
she's like perfect. And then I shave, and then I let it grow out for another 5-6
I have
days, and then I
news-
shave, and just keep.
I have
letting it
news
go.
for
You're a good
both you.
man.
I have news for both you girls.
I'm talking to
What?
the ladies.
Ernie has a beard right now.
Ooh, that's right.
So if you're looking,
Keeping it for me.
I will donate my bedroom. If either of you want to go up right now, Ernie will fucking plow the shit out of you.
So
taking
time
one.
out. What is it?
Ernie.
The beard feels good
Ernie.
in the genital region.
Yes.
Well, it matches mine. Beard and beard makes a.
I guarantee you do have a
Zero.
big fucking hairy muff. I guarantee it.
I love you calling him.
Lilith has stubble under her belt line.
How do you know?
He doesn't.
I like how she's
Thanks
just
for
sitting there
killing
smiling the whole time, going, "This is such bullshit." I
Like,
am
I'm
not
hot.
even
Can
going
he
to play
see
into
that?
this.
Damn.
Wait, we were talking about something.
Yeah, the big muff is a good distortion pedal, actually.
Oh,
had
I got to tell
Yeah.
the story about the guy getting mad at me for I told
Cancer.
a joke about the retard one first. His son was retarded, and I didn't realize the feature act. The
I
guy that
get
went up
into that.
before me did a million retard jokes, and that's my problem.
He
For
sandbagged you.
I was not watching his act, and I get up and like my opening jokes about a retarded kid about a guy with Down syndrome, and the guy just starts yelling, "You're a fucking asshole!" And I'm like, wow, that really fucking tipped you. And I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
like I was the
That was
I
the
was
39th
straw.
retard
Yeah.
joke.
You were the twisty straw that broke the camel's back.
So I start trying to argue with the guy about it.
Yeah.
And finally the guy starts apologizing. I'm like, no, you don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. You know, I understand. I go, if I were you, I would have punched me in the face too. And the guy's like, "Bah, bah, bah." So the next thing you know, the guy's on stage with me doing shots. And he was like
Cool.
my best friend
Good.
throughout the whole show. Everyone's laughing. And the final shot we did, I went, to your retarded kid.
That's awesome.
You couldn't help but push it, and that's what I've always liked about you.
Yeah.
Really? Because it's what everyone else hates. It's
I
weird.
know. I know.
No, you just
It's
gotta wait.
funny you should
No.
say that.
It's like a fart smell that eventually it's just becomes so.
Your fat roll's hanging out. Why don't you take care of that?
It's not. It's just
I gotta
the
piss.
side of it. No, but honestly,
days a week.
it's like
Tomorrow's
it's
one of
like
them. I
when
get
a,
stressed
it's
out.
like when something just eventually you lose because of the tenacity and the the push,
Okay.
the drive.
The tenacity.
Anyway,
I was
back-
doing a show, and I have a bit about these Special Olympics where I you can look it up on YouTube. And I was doing the bit, and a very large gentleman, probably 6'9", stands up in the crowd and screams out, "That's not funny! I'm retarded! Fuck you!" and then storms out of the room. But he wasn't really handicapped in any way. He thought he was just being funny. So he stormed out of the room, made everybody uncomfortable because he was enormous.
and you're like, my brother Daryl, thank you.
And I immediately from the stage could tell what was going on. I'm like, oh, you're doing that thing. And that's not funny at all. But you think it's funny.
Yeah.
And so he like storms out the front door of the club, and then the bouncers won't let him back in. And he's like, why not? I was just helping with the thing. And they're like, no, you idiots.
You're not part of the
Nothing.
act.
Being a
And
douchebag.
everybody in the crowd just could not recover. They're like, I don't know. Is he going to say something else that people are going to go crazy
Was
about?
it I bet they didn't even grasp that it was bullshit.
Right.
It takes a while to get good at it though, because I remember one time when I was doing a rape joke and some girl yells out like, "Stop it now!" And I go, "Well, sounds like somebody was touched by an uncle." And everyone in the room's like, "Boo!" And then some girl goes, and I did like another rape joke, and somebody goes, "Stop!" And And I kept going, and another girl yells out from the corner, "She told you to stop!" And I just couldn't, and it was just
perfect rape.
one by
You're
one.
joke raping her.
Yeah, they were.
Exactly.
They all just left, like the whole
No
audience.
means no.
Like the people that were laughing in the beginning were like, "This is terrible," and it was in New York City when one of those like produced shows, where they get the people in there to like force them in, so everybody was angry and they're all
Right.
leaving, and I
Right.
was like, I got to get better at that. Like, and I had it again this weekend. I had a woman call me an asshole for a cancer joke, and I was like, "What? You have cancer?" I'm like, "I have news for you. We all die. Everybody dies of something. You have cancer. Your friend has cancer.
You're in a
dead."
developed country, and then thus you're probably going to die of cancer.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Yeah,
If you live long enough, cancer is it.
You're lucky enough to die from
Yeah.
cancer. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
fucking food that gives you cancer. In Africa, they don't get cancer because they don't have food. You die from fucking not having water.
Right. It's crazy. People go to stand-up comedy and they don't realize what they're getting into. And a lot of times they just show up thinking, well, this is going to be whatever I want it to be. And it's like, no. You signed up to see me. I'm going to give you me. And if you don't like me, then you signed up for the wrong fucking thing. I was in Winnipeg, Canada. Early show Friday, sold out. Was easily the worst sold out show I've ever had in my life. This whole group, it was like a fundraiser. And all their money was going toward building an African orphanage. And none of these people had ever been to a comedy club.
Africa.
Or to Africa. And I had to stop at one point and go, how many of you have ever actually experienced live stand-up before? And maybe 20% of the crowd clapped. And I was like, oh, so that's why everybody's not on board, because I'm doing jokes and you have no idea what you should get on board for or not get on board for. And so then I just had to push through the whole show just going, okay, here's another joke you're not going to laugh at. And another one.
That's always fun to be
That's
in that
the
pain.
third horror story about Canadian shows I've heard in the last
No,
month.
they happen everywhere. I was in Africa, Africa. Not like the South.
South Africa.
No, I was in South Africa, and I'm on the way to the owner of the festival goes, "Hey, will you do this gig at this golf tournament? You're going to play in the golf tournament, and then you're going to do a gig." And I'm like, "Yeah." We're on the way there, and he goes, "Hey, by the way, you're not pro-life, are you?" And I'm like, "I'm not pro-death." Like, what do you mean? He goes, "Well, this event is to raise money for an abortion clinic."
And
I
you
was
were like, perfect.
I was like, yeah, if I get a hole-in-one, does that mean
Can
I get
I?
a free abortion? And so we get to the event, and I'm just making fucking abortion jokes left and right. And everybody in the tournament is like, it's not funny. And I'm like, come on, we're all here to kill a baby. Come on. And I'm just... And afterwards, they had an auction where they were raising money for the abortion clinic, and the guy that
I thought you meant for an abortion.
well,
one.
the guy kept fucking yelling out like once, twice, going once, going twice, sold. And every time he yelled sold, I would go, "You just killed a baby." And they would like stop, and I was like, I can't fucking stop. And when you tell a comedian to stop, it's just, I want to just fucking up the or find that.
It's almost like that being like having a pro-life attitude will fuck with them. So you're like, I'll adopt that for this.
Oh, I do. My life revolves around that. I have no beliefs.
Right.
My only beliefs are the ones you
What's
don't
gonna
believe
irritate
in.
you?
Question. I have a question back to the abortion thing. So there's a
You should have
clinic
been.
where they give free abortions. Is there one around here? Can I?
Planned Parenthood.
I just need to know.
Listen, I know how to do abortions. We can just break this beer bottle.
I
and I can take
guarantee-
care of
One
it.
girl, one beer bottle.
I can
If you
totally-
scissor fuck Lalit, I guarantee the shit coming out of here will kill anything coming out of you.
If I scissor fuck
Worked every
Elite, the
time.
fans will donate so that I can have a backup fund for a possible abortion in the future. That's all.
That sounds like a really good
I
thing.
think that's reasonable.
That's all a girl.
I think it's
my age
reasonable,
needs,
viewers.
a girl,
Package 7,
young,
Yeah, package
white,
7. Donate so Lindsay cannot
procreate.
procreate.
23-year-old
please.
girl. You know what she needs in the bank? $500 for an abortion.
Sperm.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Is there an insurance fund for
Yeah.
You get ritzy abortions. I want you to know that. That is
$500.
We just need $5.
Come on.
Oof.
What are you doing?
$500 gets you a song. I think an abortion should be like more like.
I get my abortions at the
$350.
Beverly Hilton.
You writing a song is worth more than a surgical.
One of your abortions, yes.
What does that mean?
My abortions are worth more than your abortions.
That makes no sense. If any,
I think it's a solid argument. It's on you.
Oh,
Lindsay, you give me $450 for the abortion. Give me $500. I'll keep $450 of it. I'll give this fat cunt $50. He'll shove his sausage fingers up there, and I guarantee it'll kill your baby.
each one of his fingers is like a fist of a baby, and it hurts.
And it hurts, like you
Yeah.
know.
It hurts. I've been there before.
He's always touching. If you hang around long enough, Ryan Stout, he always is
Right.
always is measuring someone's chi or their energy, and he's trying to touch up on you all. Even
He's
men,
measuring their chi.
You're
or
really
energy.
touchy.
he
They
rubs
call
on
it
Jim.
kinesthetic.
Yeah, it's weird, and no one likes it.
I have no problem with it.
I do.
You will. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
Eddie and Lindsay have the similar, like, they don't like being touched by people.
Lily, do you like when he touches you?
No.
Ernie, do you like when Jason touches you?
Yes.
Actually, there's one girl that likes being touched. Meredith, Jason's first all-time love before Lily, she was attractive. She likes when he massages
Lily
her.
knows Meredith. She made out with her.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Oh, God
true.
bless Lilith.
It's true.
On the show. On the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was good.
Got like 7,000 hits on YouTube.
Lindsay, you feel like
10,000
shit right
actually.
now.
10,000
You
hits on
feel
YouTube.
like garbage.
If only she was funny, she could replace you all the way.
Who, Meredith?
You know, that one over there.
Jason just likes.
No, I mean, that was a compliment. He
You know
was
what?
like,
We
your
should-
wit
we
is
should
keeping
call
you
them
in
the
the
gang
game.
No,
from
I'm
now
not.
on.
Yeah,
It's
No,
very
I don't wanna-
backhanded, but
I
still.
am
I don't
a
want to
witty,
refer
funny
to them.
person.
You don't feel weird that you, as a therapist, you work with people that have been abused a bit, and then you give Jason their phone numbers and addresses, and he goes over and rapes the shit out of them.
Is that a
That stays
problem?
in. That
Is that a
stays in.
problem?
That's a problem.
It's sexual therapy. I can't provide that.
Jason's a little
I'm the
off right now.
therapist.
Yeah.
Jason is an angry fucker.
Oh, we're not
inside.
talking to Jason,
Yeah.
so he's
He's
upset.
mad at you right now, Lily.
He's
clearly
always
upset.
mad at me. That's why.
Can I just say,
He just
I am
he,
so
he
excited.
sucks the soul out of
When
me.
this show is over,
Then
I cannot
go
wait
away.
to go home and
Leave.
listen to
Go fuck
Touche,
yourself.
because I
There
listened
it
to it now
comes.
for about a week.
Yeah, Touche
Yeah,
has
Right
been
before
out for about a
bed.
week.
And it's
Probably-
fucking hysterical.
Actually, it came out Tuesday, so it's been out 2 days. 2 days.
It's
Well,
probably the best
I
CD
just-
I've
but
ever
it
heard.
feels like a week, and that's the thing.
Well,
You know, because
because
there's so much going on in those 2 days. So many transactions.
So listen, I'm going to end the show right now, and you guys go out there, get Touche. It's on ComedyCentral.com probably, or Comedy
Touche.
Central Records.
It's Ryan Stout's album.
Yep,
That's
Yeah,
me.
you can get it on iTunes too, probably.
Yeah, Amazon.
Amazon. Go look at that. If you don't get that, you can
Go
get
to
mine.
RyanStout.com.
You can get Eddie.
Twitter.
Yeah. So
/ Stout
how to kill?
Ryan.
What's your Twitter again? Guide to.
It's at Stout Ryan, and it's at Guide to Suicide.
That's awesome.
And if you're
'Cause
French,
there's a lot
the
of
name
suicide
of the CD
tips.
is called Touche.
Or
Yeah.
touch.
Touche.
And if you're from Montreal, Canada, it's called Touche.
Touche.
Touch.
And if you're Jason Hour,
Hourofpower.com. AUER.
It's the
PO.
Jason, I'm doing my plugs right now. If you
you
could look
ruin
me up on
every fucking
YouTube.
joke. Every joke I've tried to say tonight, you fucking step on.
See,
You're
he does that to me
horrendous.
all the time, Eddie.
He does it to everyone.
He's a
You were horrendous.
fucker.
You were the worst you've
be
ever been.
confrontational, everybody.
The worst you've ever
Because
been.
everything's about Jason.
Yeah, because he gets
Everyone
cocky.
coddle Jason.
He gets cocky going to the second
Second episode, I
episode.
admit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
second episode. You
yeah,
get cocky and you
yeah.
just fucking won't shut the fuck up.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm
You just don't let
jumping in
jokes
for no
happen. It's
reason.
called timing and you don't have
What
it.
happened? What did just now?
You sucked. You sucked. That's what happened. How many times did I tap your leg to tell you to shut the fuck up?
So that's the show, everybody. This has been Talking Shit with Jim and Eddie. I think we're ending on a high note. I'm just going to take this. I'm a professional television host, everybody. I think that forwards over to podcasts. This has been a great time. We've gotten through some good stuff. Eddie F. Check out eddief.com. He's got upcoming dates probably listed there.
It hurts, Jason.
I'm sorry. I made a pull-up.
JimJeffries.com. You look that up
Do you want to
too.
go
He's
get
got
Snickers
upcoming
ice cream
dates.
bars?
If it'll help our relationship, yes.
Oh, God,
All right,
I
we're
can't
But
do
I
this.
know it's ridiculous. Welcome.
trying to-
I know.
We're gonna go get
trying to
Snickers ice
drive
cream
the
bars
show.
and Bond.
Oh, I'm into that.
You want to come?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
Forget what I was saying.
No, you can't leave.
You
I got
can't leave.
soybean.
Let's all drop our mics simultaneously.
Yes, please, come
Urban comic style.
Okay.
Come on. Ready? 1, 2,
Take your mics off.
3.
Are you-